Due to the success of the previous sprint, this sprint I was able to make significant progress in the overall completion of the game. I'd started work on the interaction controls of the game. This took the majority of the sprint, being that I needed to create a new object type, first of all, being an interactor object, and then the interactor script which would be applied to the player. This allows them to be able to interact with those interactable objects in the environment, which I bound to a interaction button on the keyboard, which is E. This should be fairly intuitive for most people who have played games before, as it is kind of seen as a default button, as some people may say, for interaction or something other than moving. The other part of this week was to start to make the fuse box and the anchor, the first of two consoles that are going to be scattered about the ship. Their models are just made up of different various cubes and similar materials, rather than having a detailed complex model, as I found that this would be simple enough. The most complex being the fuse box, which had a cylinder attached to it, as it was attached to a larger overall pipe or pillar that went through the ship, at least aesthetically. The main work that I did with these two consoles was to start their script, in which case they can be activated by using the interaction key on them. This is where the work with interfaces comes up, in which case I had started work on creating a canvas manager, which launched a different canvas for each of the individual consoles that are about. Although there may be some refactoring needed, I believe that both of these are in fact done, which is a massive step forward in the overall completion of the project. As well as the game manager, which has been included as well, which has been slowly helping me manage the overall scripts. I did, however, want to have more of the consoles completed at this stage in development, but it just means that next sprint is going to be focused around that, which shouldn't take too much of my time, as it should just be small little details on altering each of them, but we will see how that goes when I get there.